Welcome to the first video that I am making and probably going to post in 2019. This video is going to be super basic. Today is January 4th, which marks the 1-year anniversary that I am here on YouTube. I posted my first video on January 4th, 2018. And I'm feeling pretty nostalgic, and I really wanted to sit down and make a vision board, my first vision board ever. So I have like all my supplies here. These push pins are really cute. Anyways, and while I was doing this, I thought I should just record a video talking a little bit about my year on YouTube. So maybe letting you guys in on some of my goals that I want to achieve for personal and on YouTube. So yeah, I just thought I would make my vision board and talk about things that have happened, things that I've learned, what I want to, new goals that I want to achieve. And yeah, so like I said, this is my first vision board I'm ever making. I actually found this, if you're interested, I found it at the Target dollar spot this year. It's like their new spring stuff that they're putting out. It was only $5, but I thought it was a really cute board. But actually, I've wanted to make a vision board for forever, years. And I always keep putting it off. I talk myself out of it, either because I'm like, okay, that's dumb. Like, why are you gonna do that? Or I'm just like, yeah, I'll get to it. There's actually two people here on YouTube, Gina Walters and Melissa from Keenan and Melissa Vlogs, who have actually talked about vision boards, or yeah, vision boards, or I think they call it vision boards. So they kind of gave me a little bit of a push to start my own. Even though I've wanted to do this for a long time, I've just been talking myself out of it. And then this year, finally in 2019, something clicked, something inside me clicked, and I was like, you know what? I want to make a vision board. One thing that has kept me from making a vision board is I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know what my goals are. I'm turning 30 this year, which is kind of scary, kind of liberating. I don't know what the words are, but yeah, I'm turning 30 this year, and for once in a long while, I know exactly what I want, and I know exactly, make sure this is right side up, exactly when I want it to happen. So this year I am really going to focus on putting things in motion to make those goals happen. I'm putting on my vision board goals that I want to achieve this year, or things that I want to work on this year within myself. I really know what I want this year, and I'm gonna try and make it happen. Not try, I will make it happen. That's the point of a vision board, right? I will make it happen. But yeah, so as I said, it's my 1-year anniversary on YouTube. I was looking back at some of my older videos, and while they are cringy, I'm like, wow, I've really come a long way. And I didn't even realize it. I didn't even realize that I got a little better in editing, I feel. I am working a little harder on the videos. I've gotten a different camera. Although I do still vlog on my phone for sit-down videos like this one, I got a better camera, which I never thought that would happen. I've documented my children, and even though I don't think that a year is that long in a sense, my kids have really grown up and changed, especially my oldest daughter and my youngest son. They've really changed in the last year. They look not completely different because they're still themselves, but they look so different from when I was first starting to vlog. Yeah, it's crazy looking back and seeing how far I've come. One thing that I am so grateful for YouTube for is it got me out of my comfort zone. If you know me in real life, I'm a fairly shy person. I rely a lot on my husband for, I'm gonna say, the personality in the relationship. So like in social situations, I rely on him heavily to be the person that talks to people, and because he can talk to anybody, anyone, no matter how long he's known them. He can just meet somebody and find something of common interest with them and talk to them like nothing, no awkward silences. Whereas me, I feel like I'm super awkward and I don't know what to say, and I hate feeling awkward. So I tend to just like, basically I have a little bit of social anxiety. And it's so funny because obviously on YouTube you can't really be that way, but it has really helped me kind of not completely get over that, because I'm still super shy in person, but it's helped me kind of try and work my way around it. But I'm so thankful to YouTube because it's allowed me to work on it, to really work on it, and to even something so dumb as like vlogging in public. It's mortifying to me. It's gotten better over time. I still am like really embarrassed to do it in public, but I'm working on it. It's forcing me to work on it because I really don't care what people think, but for some reason I get awkward and I don't like feeling awkward or making other people feel awkward. I just don't like it. I've gotten so far outside of my comfort zone. I mean, when I do the shop, I've only done one, but when I do the shop with me's, where I go take you into the dressing room, mind you, I've only done that once, that was a huge deal for me. I really wanted to do it, but I was just like, ugh, my body. Like, I really was not wanting to do that, but I did it, and you know what? I'm so happy that I did, because it just made me not care about it. Not necessarily not care about my body or how it looks, but it got me over feeling like, oh, I have to hide myself. So I guarantee I will be doing more of those, because like I said, I just don't care. I don't want to care about what other people think of my body. This is my body and how it is right now. Am I trying to work on it? Yes, but this is what it is. This is what I have to work with. So I'm still a person. I'm still a human being. I still like want to look good. So yeah, I'm going to be doing more of that because it really helps me mentally have more self-love for myself, to be honest with you. And it has nothing to do with anybody's comments or anything. It just is like, okay, this is me. I got it out. It's not as bad. I was making way too big of a deal of it. Will I show up in a bikini? Probably not, but showing you how I try on clothes is a great step and helps me with my self-love. Like, there's just so many genuine nice people on here that I've met. I've made some amazing friends that I think will live on well past this whole YouTube thing. If one day I ever stop doing it, I know that the people that I've truly connected with and have made a friendship with, that they will be in my life forever. I know that. And for that, I'm so grateful. And we would have never met because they live on the other side of the country or world or whatever, what have you. We would have never met because there was no reason why we would have ever met. Like, I attribute it solely to YouTube and me getting enough courage to upload my first video. One goal that I actually have, which I'm cool with talking about, is like I really want to work on my like social media presence, I guess, if you will. Like, I'm so bad, and this goes back to being kind of shy. I think social media is like if you were to if I were to walk into a party full of people, you want to do something or say something to be the life of the party so that everybody, you know, is interested in what you have to say, or you make a good impression. That's how I feel social media is. And of course, having social anxiety, I want to like post things and I want to say things like on Twitter or even make videos on certain things, but I'm like my social anxiety like severely holds me back from doing any of that. I'm constantly second guessing myself, which is another thing that I want to work on. But yeah, that's how I feel social media is. It's like walking into a party full of people and you having to interact with them and say something or do something that is not off-putting or awkward. So for me, it's very difficult. I want to have interaction with people who follow me on social media, Instagram in particular, and I want to have interaction with people who follow me here on YouTube, but sometimes my anxiety or my self-doubt really holds me back from doing that, and I want to get out of that pattern. I just want to post and create what comes to me and not really think like, oh, I don't want everybody to look at me. I don't know how to explain it. It's so hard for me to explain it, but like I don't want to be the center of attention. You know, I want it, but then like my social anxiety is like, no, you don't want it. So, and my self-doubt, it's like, no, you're not good enough for this. No, you shouldn't be doing this, or you're not that important. That's another thing that holds me back. My self-doubt and thinking that I'm not that important. So when I go to post something, Twitter is really bad for me because I'll like want to type something, but I'm like, you're not that important. Like what? Nobody wants to hear what you have to say. Like, just forget it. And then I don't do it. But I really want to work on that. I feel like I shouldn't think that about myself, because even if I'm not important to anybody else, I'm still important to myself, and I care what I think and I care what I have to say. And there's people in my life, like friends and stuff, who care what I have to say. So like I shouldn't think that about myself. And it's not intentional. I don't do it ever intentional, or I don't do it and then think to myself, this is what's going on. This is why you're doing this. But after the moment has passed, I'm like, oh, I did it to myself again. Like I'm my own worst enemy, if you will. Breaking that cycle for me of just posting and not really thinking that I'm not important will help me. But yeah, I don't know. I got on a tangent about that. So I think that the craziest thing, not the craziest, but the hardest thing that I had to do this year in regards to YouTube was the Vlogmas, which I know I've talked about briefly in another one of the vlogs, and that was only like halfway into it. But like by the end, I was seeing a whole lot of myself that I'm just like, I don't know if I really like that, because I was just a mess by the end. I was tired. And of course, it's not anybody's fault but my own. Obviously, I'm the one who signed up to do Vlogmas, and nobody was holding me to it. It's not like I had to do it or my arm would get chopped off. But like, I'm the type of person who if I say I'm gonna do something, I really want to try and stick to it. So I did, but by the end of it, I was just really done. And I feel like, although I'm gonna look back on all that footage, all those vlogs, and really be happy that I've taken all that footage of my kids and my family and what I was doing, in the moment, or at the time, it was really hard and took a toll on me personally. And I had mentioned, I think in the vlog that I was talking about it, that my husband was even kind of like, hello? Like, where are you? I haven't seen you. What's going on here? Like, is this over? He was over it. I didn't really have a life, and I feel like I don't know if I necessarily got to enjoy the Christmas season. And I don't know if there's something that I could tweak to where I get to enjoy it next year, or whether or not I'm even gonna do it next year, to be honest with you. It was a lot. I probably have to give it a year and see, maybe I could try something different. Maybe not post every day, or if I do post every day, make sure that I have like filmed a whole lot of pre-recorded videos before that, so that way I don't have to be like, film that day, edit, film that day, edit that night, film that day, edit that night. Like it was crazy. That was the hardest part as far as YouTube went last year. But other than that, I've had an amazing time on here. I had the most fun creatively this year than I think I ever have before. I love creating and I love photography. I didn't realize how much I loved videography until this year, but that's one of my goals, is to get better at videography and photography. A lot of crazy things are going to be happening next year, I hope, which is what this vision board is all about, but also just in general, just in my life, things are going to change a lot. For instance, my kids are going to be older. Leah, my 4-year-old, is going to be starting school, kindergarten next year, which is going to be so weird because then I'll have only one kid at home. That I know is going to change my life in a lot of ways, because obviously one kid at home for 6 to 8 hours a day is going to be really weird. It's going to free up my time a lot, but it's going to be able, or allow me to focus on my son and his needs. And he is my last baby. Like, that's it. No more kids for me. So I'm excited to have him, just him home, for me to spend one-on-one time with him. And he's my only son. So I get to spend some one-on-one time with him, and just learn more about him and see his little personality grow, and hopefully get him back to where he should be, the goals that we have for him as far as with his sensory issues. I would love to have him just get to where he needs to be for his age. Yeah, some just major changes are going to be happening, and I would say what they are, but I don't even know. I know that there is going to be changes. I just don't know exactly the exact change, if that makes any sense. Okay guys, so I'm not done, but I think I'm gonna end the video here because I've been babbling for way too long. I don't even know if my point came across. Again, self-doubt. I'm just like, wait, should I even post this? Because I have no idea what I even said or if it even made sense. I hope it did. I probably won't show you my vision board. I did tell you a little bit of some goals that I have in mind, or that I want to accomplish, which are on here, but I really just want to have these for myself, and I'll let you guys know when these things on my vision board happen. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna just show you guys off the bat, but just know that some of the ideas and goals that I shared with you are on here. So I know that they're gonna happen. It's just a matter of time, right? But I want to say thank you all so much. You are such amazing people, and I have so much love for you guys. I know that sounds corny, but I have so much love for you guys, and you guys have helped me so much you don't even understand, and I'm just grateful, so grateful. I hope you guys stick around for this 2019, because I have a feeling it's going to be one crazy fun year full of changes, and I would love for you guys just to follow along and see where this journey takes me. I hope you all have an amazing 2019. I really do. I hope each and every single one of you has just the best year yet. I'm not going to say ever, because obviously we want every year to top the past, but yeah, I hope 2019 is your best year yet. I'm going to finish up with my vision board. Thank you guys so much. It's been such a great year. I've had so much fun doing this. What I would like you guys to do is leave me down in the comments some of your goals. Maybe we share some goals. We can be goal buddies. Also, you can also leave me comments letting me know what types of videos you want to see. I'm pretty down to do anything. But yeah, I would love to know what you guys want to see from me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you a part of my community here, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys, Happy New Year. There is a place where we